all are doing well. Today in our classroom, I have my friend Niranji with me. Hello Niranji, how are you?
Hello Miss Latika, I'm fine, thank you. And hello children, hope you are happy and safe.
Today I am going to take you all to a birthday party. Miss Niranji, would you like to join with us?
Yes, of course, why not? I love birthday parties. By the way, Miss Latika, whose birthday party is it?
It's going to be Tenuli's birthday party. Now look at the slide. There you can see a picture. Yeah. Niranji, what can you see there?
I can see lovely decorations, balloons, and there are friends, cake and gifts too.
Yes, I think Tenuli and her family members are now ready to start the birthday party. They are about to start the birthday party of Tenuli. Now, Tenuli is going to talk a few things about her birthday party. She is going to say how they have got ready to celebrate it. We'll go to the slides to see. You can see Tenuli there. What is she telling?
She must be telling something about the birthday cake.
Yes. She says,
my mother has made a cake.
Right. Now children, you all can see a sentence on the slide. My mother has made a cake. Now who has done the action, Niranji?
My mother has done the action. So my mother is the subject.
Yes children, my mother is the subject here. The person who has done the action is the subject of a sentence. So in this sentence, the subject is my mother. What about the verb here?
The verb is has made.
Has made is the verb. And then we have a cake. We can call that as a rest of the sentence. My mother is the subject. Has made is the verb. And a cake can be the rest of the sentence. We'll see what else Tenuli has got to tell about her decorations.
There are balloons.
She's going to speak about balloons. My father has hung some balloons on the wall. So in this sentence, what is the subject?
My father is the subject and the verb is has hung.
My father has hung some balloons on the wall. Next, there is a table decorated. What is Tenuli telling about that?
My brothers have arranged the table.
My brothers have arranged the table. They are children. What is the subject?
The subject is my brothers. I think our children have got it correct. Subject is my brothers.
And the verb is children have arranged. Now in this, there is a difference from the above two sentences, children. Right, in the previous sentences, we used has, and in this verb we have used have. Can you tell me why that is, Niranji? Can you explain that to our children?
Yes, of course. Earlier you used has because it is a singular subject. But now you use have because brothers is a plural subject.
Yes, when the subject is singular, we are using has. When the subject is plural, we are using have. Fine. There are some gifts. What has Tenuli got to tell about these gifts? We'll see.
My grandmother has wrapped the gifts.
They are, what is the subject, Niranji?
My grandmother is the subject and the verb is has wrapped.
Okay children. Now we went through 4 sentences, right? Now, I have listed all the 4 sentences together. We'll read them.
Tenuli's mother has made a cake. Tenuli's father has sung some balloons on the wall. Tenuli's brothers have arranged the table. Tenuli's grandmother has wrapped the gifts.
Yes, all the 4 sentences are here on the slide. You can see the verbs in pink color, right? We are going to take the verbs together now. The verbs used in the sentences are
Has made, has hung, have arranged, has wrapped.
So, the verb is formed as has or have plus the past participle. Children, remember, to form the verb in the above sentences, we have used has or have plus the past participle. Now, I believe you can remember when the subject is singular, we use has. If the subject is plural, we are using have. And then you have to add the past participle of the verb. Children, can you remember what a past participle is? I would like to refresh your mind on this a little, right? We will do a small activity to talk about past participles. Here you can see a table on the slide. 3 columns are given to us: stem, past tense and the past participle. There are certain words on the stem column, right? I will read them to you: close, call, help, filled, move, play, listen. Right. Now, Miss Niranji is going to help us to fill in the blanks.
Right. In the first one, children, the stem verb is close, the past tense verb is closed and the past participle is closed. Cold, cold, cold. Help, helped, helped. Fill, filled, filled. Move, moved, moved. Play, played, played. Listen, listened, listened.
All right, children. Now, you have formed the past tense and the past participle of the given verbs. Now, did you notice when we are forming the past tense and the past participle, always we have added the letter D or ED to the stem, right? If the verb ends with letter E. Now, look at the verb close in pink. That verb ends with E. So, to form the past tense and the past participle, we have added the letter D. Even the verb move is also the same. To add the past tense and the past participle, we used D. In all the other sentences, we have added ED to the stem of the verb. So, these types of verbs are called as regular verbs. I think you understood that, right? If we add ED or just D to the stem of the verb, they are called as regular verbs. So, children, you all have to be familiar with these past tenses and past participles. Otherwise, you can't write a grammatically correct sentences. So, children, you have to learn these and remember them. We'll move to the next table now. There is another table. We'll try to fill that also. Stem,
Eat,
yes.
eat,
Drink,
drive,
forget,
catch,
draw.
fall.
Right. We will form the past tense and the past participle. Eat,
Ate, eaten,
drink,
drank, drunk,
drive,
drove, driven,
forget,
forgot, forgotten,
catch,
caught, caught,
draw,
drew, drawn,
fall.
fell, fallen.
All right, children. In these sentences, you can't just add one letter or two. You have to remember the past tense and the past participle, right? So that you have to learn that and keep that in your mind. So these types of verbs are called as irregular verbs, right? If we have to remember the past tense and the past participle, we then call them as irregular verbs. Fine, children. We'll see what we have next. Now today, children, this is going to be our topic. Niranji, this is what we are going to discuss with our children. Actually, we have done one part of the lesson, right? Our topic is present perfect tense. When we are making sentences in present perfect, children, you have to first think of the subject. Then comes the verb. Verb is formed with has or have plus the past participle, and then we are writing the rest of the sentence, right? This is the structure of present perfect tense sentence. Subject, verb and the rest of the sentence. I am sure you have understood this now. Okay. Now children, we are at Tenuli's birthday party, right? We are going to listen to a conversation between two friends of Tenuli, right? We'll go to the conversation and see what they are talking about. This is a dialogue between Situka and Miri. Now, Miss Niranji is going to be Situka and I'll be Miri. Listen to us.
Hello, Mihiri. Where were you yesterday?
We climbed Sigiriya yesterday.
Oh, really? That's interesting. I too have been to Sigiriya.
From there, I bought an ornament for Tenuli as a birthday gift.
That's wonderful. By the way, Mihiri, you have put on weight.
Is that so? I couldn't do exercises these days. Fine, children. Now, you must have heard the conversation, the dialogue between Situka and Miri. Right now, children, you can carefully look at the dialogue which is on the slide and see two verb phrases are in red. Can you read them?
Have been and have put on.
Yes, have plus the past participle. So, these two sentences are examples for present perfect. I too have been to Sigiriya is one. You have put on weight. That is another sentence in present perfect tense. We'll take them separately and see what they are doing in the sentence, right? Miri, we climbed Sigiriya yesterday. Situka, oh really? That's interesting. I too have been to Sigiriya. Now children, you can see both Mihiri and Situka are talking about their experience of climbing Sigiriya. But notice, Mihiri is using past tense, whereas Situka has used have been, that means the present perfect. Now why is this, children? Mihiri is using past tense to tell that she has climbed Sigiriya, and Situka is using present perfect. Why is that? We'll see. Now imagine this line is time, that is time, right? So the line which is going in the middle is today, right? Then we have yesterday. 2008, right? Maybe the year that you were born, right? Then future, right? You can understand this line. Today is in the middle, yesterday and 2008 refer to the past, and the other side you have future. Right. When we are talking about an action which happens somewhere between the day that we were born and today, if we are not certain about the date, we can use present perfect, right? When we are talking about a past action and if we are not sure of the date of the action, right, we use present perfect, right? So, this is a use of present perfect tense, but the memory of that action is still in our memory, right? So, Situka using present perfect to tell somewhere in the past he has climbed Sigiriya. I too have been to Sigiriya. Fine, children.
That's wonderful. By the way, Mihiri, you have put on weight.
Situka says you have put on weight. There too we have present perfect tense. Have put. You have put. So, there children, once again we are using present perfect to talk about visible changes. If you see some change just now, to denote that fact, you can use present perfect.
You have grown your hair.
Right. In both these sentences, to denote visible changes can be described using present perfect tense. What can we see in this? Tenuli has received many birthday gifts. Let's see what she has got.
There's a teddy bear, it's a lovely one, and there's a frock. And there are some birthday cards and birthday gifts. She has received some books too.
We'll try to write them somewhere. Tenuli has got a teddy bear. She has got some interesting books.
She has got a nice dress. Tenuli has got some birthday cards.
Fine, children. Now, even in these sentences, you can see the use of present perfect tense. We have used has plus got to denote the fact that she has received something, has got. Okay, children, we learned many uses of present perfect now. After the party, what has happened, children? The house has become dirty, right? After the party, the house has become dirty. There too, we have used present perfect tense to express our experience. Fine, children. Now, I think you all have learnt the formation of present perfect and some of the uses. Present perfect formation is has or have plus the past participle, and we learnt few uses of present perfect to describe an action which we have immediately completed, and also to describe something that we have just experienced, and something we have received, and also to describe a visible change. Now, we can move to few activities. Look at the pictures and fill in the blanks with the present perfect form of the verb in brackets.
Ravidu blank wake up.
Now, we have to use present perfect to fill in the blanks. Ravindu.
Ravidu has woken up.
Yes, Ravidu is singular, so that we are using has and woken up. Next one.
Menaka blank a picture. Draw.
Menaka is singular, so Menaka has drawn a picture.
Rani blank some biscuits.
Rani is singular, so we can say Rani has made some biscuits.
Situm blank his homework.
Situm has done his homework.
Hashi blank the bus.
Get off is the given verb. Hashi has got off the bus. Hashi has got off the bus.
The horse blank over the fence. The verb is jump.
The horse has jumped over the fence. The horse has jumped over the fence.
They blank to school. Come.
They is a plural subject, so that we have to use have. They have come to school.
The little boy blank a glass of milk. Drink.
The little boy has drunk a glass of milk. Now children, I believe you can understand the formation of present perfect tense. You have to use has or have plus the past participle. Fine. We'll move to another activity. What has happened? Write a sentence to say what everyone has done. Use present perfect tense. Right. Look at the picture.
Varuna has got up.
Yes. Varuna has got up. Second sentence.
Nisha has got dressed.
Nisha has got dressed.
They have arrived at school.
They have arrived at school.
Teacher has written.
The teacher has written some words on the board.
Menu and Renu has drawn.
They have drawn three flowers. Now you can see children, instead of Menu and Renu, we have used they. They have drawn 3 flowers. As the subject here is plural, we have used have when forming the verb.
Bala has broken a window.
Yes, Bala has broken a window.
Radha and Gavri have started to fly in a hot air balloon.
Radha and Gauri have started to fly in a hot air balloon. Even in this sentence, we have a plural subject. So that children, we have used have plus the past participle of the verb in forming the verb. Now children, we have come to the end of our lesson. Today we discussed present perfect tense. I think you can remember the formation of the verb. You have to use has or have with the past participle of the verb. We use has if the subject is singular. We use have if the subject is plural. And then children, we talked about some uses of present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is used to describe an action which we have completed just now, an immediate action, and also to describe a visible change we can use present perfect, just like Mihiri and Situka talked, like you have put on, and also to express our experience we can use present perfect tense. I believe you all understood this lesson, right? When you are talking to someone and also when you are writing, try to use present perfect in the correct way. All right children, we have come to the end of our lesson. We'll meet in another interesting lesson.
Children, you can follow us on Guru Gedara Rupavahini channel. And if you want to see us again and again the programs, you can watch YouTube channel NIE. So see you again. Stay safe.